Hi, Chris Kuzmal here again, continuing with our Vex Unbox. I thought I'd give you my face because, marketing type thing. But now, to the work. Last time, we opened up this box here, which I believe is the system bundle box. Maybe the whole thing's called a system bundle. But one of the first things that I found in this box was this exciting directions. And I started going through it and I stacked it back up and you can see it's already, I mean, got to get the wires in right and then that might fit better. It's still not quite right. And so like, okay, so here you are, you want to know what these things are. And what would be great would be to be able to immediately point to this and say, okay, what is that? That's the first thing I think I looked at. And I said, well, I thought that was a brick. And in fact, I did, but it's not the first thing on the list here. That's the first thing on the list there is actually, it says that it's a battery. Okay, that's lovely, but none of the first things that I can touch is a battery. I mean, these things I thought were batteries. It turns out they're motors, but we'll get to that. Okay, so for follow this, I thought, well, maybe the other side. So the other side, yeah, it's true. This thing, what's this thing? That's a motor. So that does match one of these. Okay, so you see the two little things here. That's going to be some kind of power connection. You see this thing there. That's going to be something that rotates. That's a motor. There's going to be some kind of interface for communicating to the motor, and that looks like that's it. Motor controller information, motor output rotation. That looks like it's going to be power input for your motor. Okay, great. All right, so what's the next thing down? These things look like huge like icons of thing, but no, because look, I mean, the size of this matches the size of that. They seem like the same thing. No, these things are smaller. I thought these were some kind of related to sensors or like that. And they are. One is an optical sensor, and one is a distance sensor. And it says, and again, the little thing here says, don't touch the optical sensor, which you hardly notice until after you've smeared your fingers all over it. So don't touch the optical sensor. Okay, so what's else? Nothing else on this side of the page. So back on this side of the page, we're looking for this thing. We still can't find it. Oh my God, where is it? Well, it's under the brick. Okay, so we look further down, and it calls it a robot brain. An older term for it is brick. The brick, sometimes you say something's a brick. It's viewed as derogatory. You're smart as a brick, kind of as a phrase that might come to mind. It's an insult. So, but just under it, you got yourself your battery. And I thought this was a battery before, but I couldn't bring myself to say battery because I'd been saying everything was a battery. But this is your battery, okay? And so we're probably running out of time. We got a couple more minutes. So anyway, so we got our battery and robot brain. This is where computations happen and where you enter some kind of programming information as well. It reminds me a little bit of one of those Lego bricks. Oh no, couldn't possibly be the same. I'm sure there's no patent infringements. No, nothing like that. No doubt about it. No legal action there, I'm sure. Okay, what else have we got? Oh, and a diagram for how to wire things up. So the next video, we'll see if we can wire things up according to this here diagram. And yeah, so this is indeed the controller. This is called the EXP controller, and that's all there is to it. And then there's various wires which we will be able to figure out. But we've identified every non-wire item quite specifically, whether it's a sensor, a battery, the brick/brain, or the controller. And so now you know what everything is in this part of the box. Hooray!